The enemy are only 50 yards from us. We are heavily outnumbered. We are under devastating fire. I shall not withdraw an inch, but I will fight to the last man and the last round. On 3 November of 1947, Major Somnath Sharma's company was ordered on a fighting patrol to Budgam in the Kashmir Valley. He reached his objective as first light on 3 November and took up a position south of Budgam at 1100 hours. The enemy, estimated at about 500, attacked his company position from three sides, and the company began to sustain heavy casualties. Fully realizing the gravity of the situation and a direct threat that would result to both the aerodrome and Srinagar if the enemy attack was not held until reinforcements arrived, Major Sharma urged his company to fight the enemy tenaciously. With extreme bravery, he kept rushing across the open ground to his sections, exposing himself to heavy and accurate fire to urge them to hold on. In his nerve, he skillfully directed the fire of his sections into the ever-advancing enemy. He repeatedly exposed himself to the full fury of enemy fire and laid out cloth strips to guide our aircraft onto their targets in full view of the enemy. Realizing that casualties had affected the effectiveness of his light automatics, this officer, whose left hand was in plaster, personally commenced filling magazines and issuing them to the light machine gunners. A mortar shell landed right in the middle of the ammunition dump, resulting in an explosion that ultimately killed him. Major Sharma's company held on to its position, and the remnants withdrew only when almost completely surrounded. His inspiring example resulted in the enemy being delayed for 6 hours, thus gaining time for the reinforcements to get into position. My role model is Major Somnath Sharma. The values which I've imbibed from his amazing life are that no matter how grim the situation is, he always possesses the power to make the world a better place. He gave his life on the line of duty, which he had proudly conducted even while his left hand was in plaster. He has set an amazing example of courage and qualities seldom equaled in the history of the Indian Army. His last message to the brigade headquarters only a few moments before he was killed was, "The enemy are only 50 yards from us. We are heavily outnumbered. We are under devastating fire. I shall not withdraw an inch, but will fight to the last man and the last round."